Welcome back to the Smile High Morning Show. It's time to look ahead to the football action this weekend. Now joining Danny and Geoff in studio, the lovely Hooters girls.
Halsey?
Hello, ladies.
Hello, gentlemen.
Got it. All right, 303-831-1340 hotline as well as a text line. It's Emily and Savanah, Hooters Aurora. They're the Hooters girls. It's Wednesday. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Of course. We got a lot of stuff to get into. It's a total bummer that the Broncos kind of not only lost the game, were in it, could have stole the game, but looked kind of like, I don't know, like poop, man. In the process, they stunk. And I think I had 27-20, but not like that. I had the other red, so a bummer for all of us. Can they bounce back? Well, first, let's start. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're wonderful.
Yeah, we
Were you guys
are.
working that game at all? Were you in the Aurora location on Sunday?
I caught the very last little tail end bit of the game.
Yeah.
I didn't see the beginning. I didn't see all of the plays that everybody has so many issues with, unfortunately.
How's Hooters Aurora doing?
Oh, it's a banger. That's a great one.
We're doing wonderful. We just got a lovely manager from the Lone Tree location. We
Mhm.
swapped managers.
Whoa.
So I have a new dad.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Shout out. Who's that?
Scott. Hi, Scott. We
Shout
miss you,
out,
Chris.
Scott.
We
Scotty.
miss you, Chris. Yes, we do.
God bless you, Chris. Good luck to you.
So last week, really quick, let's go over the weekly contest. Okay, guys, I got it right here. And if you're like, how do I win? Well, all you have to do is pick the winner. You had to pick the winner between the Steelers and the Broncos. You had to pick the over or under of 36.5 points. Okay. You had to pick the winner of the Bengals and the Chiefs. Well, this is like an old one. This is not right. This is this week's picks of Doug's.
Oh, this week?
He mixed these up here. He mixed some of these up.
Are you reading the first email or
We're
what?
cutting and pasting. I was just trying to get there are all the stuff in here. So 36.5 points is the total for this game.
Dang,
And
really?
the Steelers are 3
The
point
over-under is 36.5?
Yeah.
So that just means that Vegas thinks it's going to be like 19-17. What's the spread they got it at, you said?
3.
Three?
The Steelers are 3 points.
So they think it's going to be 20-17 or 21-18, but they're not expecting a lot of points, which last week the Pittsburgh Steelers won their game and scored 0 touchdowns.
Well, 6 field goals, though, won them the game. No Russell Wilson. That
Yeah.
was kind of a bummer. And he's not playing in this game as well, which I'm disappointed because that actually, they were saying, was that you, Alex? It was the most expensive ticket in the NFL this season was that game here.
Feel bad for all those people who spent all that dough, and they're not going to see him now.
Yeah, the ultimate revenge game. We're hoping the Broncos will be 2-0 or, now.
They're not going to see him, though, play for the Steelers to cheer for him, are they? They're going to see him to – they're not going to give him an ovation.
No, they're going because it's revenge. They're going because it's the first
They're
Bo
not going
Nix
to be
home
like,
game
thanks,
ever.
Russ.
That's a big, big one.
There
It's
you
Bo
go.
Nix's first game. You want to be able to say, I was at Bo Nix's first game when the Broncos were playing for a Super Bowl in 3 or 4 years. That's kind of what you hope. And there's so many Broncos fans in this, not in this, even in this, only in this town, like in the country. You want to go to a game like that. You want to be a part of it. I do. I want to go to the game. Now, I still do want to go to the game. Maybe it'll be easier or maybe realistic now that it's, it won't be a versus Russ and all that kind of stuff. But, all right, so let's talk about Hooters for a sec. And we'll talk about the challenge, which you can find on all of Mile High Sports' social medias. Your email is the only thing we need. You answer 5 quick questions. You submit. You have a chance to win a prize bag full of prizes. Geoff will go grab one on the break. It's got what kind of stuff, ladies, just off the top of your head, are in this prize bag, valued beyond your wildest dreams?
We've got wing certificate, umbrellas. We've got booby koozies,
Nice.
flasks.
The apron's funny and cool,
Yeah.
right? It's like Hooters girls body apron.
Mhm.
You got like a cool Hooters
Like the key
There's a
floaty.
fishing lure in there.
fishing lure in there, which is kind of
Yeah.
neat. Sometimes there's socks in there and hats and all kinds of cool stuff. And then, if you win, we'll throw some Mile High Sports magazines and some stuff we got here too. So be a weekly winner. If you are a weekly winner, you have a chance to win wings for a year. One of the weekly winners will win wings for a year, right?
Mhm.
Which that's badass, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is badass.
Yeah, totally. So, and I've seen it. Like you can, you just kind of got like a big card thing. It's boom, hit it, punch. You just eating those wings, getting those wings, and that's awesome. So be a winner. Go check out the Mile High Sports Hooters Challenge. It's a collab. Boom. You know those collabs. Everyone's collabing these days.
It's an X.
Yeah. So, okay. Drink specials going on right now. Tomorrow night is some Thursday night football. There's all kinds of stuff going on right now. Caitlin Clark might be getting it tonight. If I want to go to Hooters tonight, it's Wings Day for one.
Wings Day
So
night.
I need one of you guys to explain what Wings Day is and the other to give me some drink specials that are going on this month. Please. Thank
Okay,
you.
Wings Day. So we have 2 specials. We have, you can buy 20, get 10. You can do smoked, boneless, naked, breaded, whatever kind of wings. And then
Okay.
we have all you can eat, dine-in only for $16.59. And then again, you get 10 wings to start, and then you can change them from there. You can do mix match, different
Okay.
sauces. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And these wings are unlimited, you're saying?
Unlimited.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
Wilson.
Emily, can you tell me about some of the drink specials, please?
I
Thanks.
sure can. So on Mondays and Thursdays, 6 to close, and all day Saturday and Sundays, we have big Bud Lights Mick Ultras for $5.19.
Mhm.
Okay, that's awesome. So
I'm a big fan of the family bundle too. You get the whole family in and out for $31.
family bundle?
13
What's that?
cents.
Mhm.
No, that's the one where you select the appetizer.
Mhm.
You get the large side, you get the curly fries, the waffle fries, and then you either get an 8-pack of sliders or you get the 6-pack of tacos.
Yep.
okay.
Tacos?
Yeah, sounds great. Tons of good deals and specials going on all of the time there. Got to mention the UFCs in case we don't, because I think that's one of the best things that Hooters does. It has all of these fights that you have to spend money for at home or go pay money somewhere to get in to watch these fights. If you're paying 20, 30, 40 bucks or $100 for a table to get in, that money can be spent on food and drink at Hooters, right? So
Yeah.
that's a good spot.
There's no cover charge, and this week we are showing the O'Malley and the Canelo fight.
Yes.
Both of them,
So-
same
Sweet.
time. It's going to be bonkers.
It is.
Damn, you're good with that UFC.
Thank you.
Did you read the whole book UFC for Dummies, or how did you
I-
learn all this?
I'm just good like that.
Learned?
sometimes. Just on some things.
Not the
Football,
NFL.
it's football for dummies for sure.
That was fun. That was hilarious.
Okay, let's go to break on time. As usual, 303-831-1340, the hotline as well as the text line. We are going to make our picks for this weekend's games. We're the first ones to do it. That's why we have these girls in on Wednesdays. Everyone's doing their picks like on a Friday. Why would we make them wait for picks like
No,
this?
can't keep them waiting.
Okay, so we're going to bounce back. We were close. We were all over it last week, but we're missing something. We'll see if we can get it right this time around. Danny, Geoff,
I got it right last week.
jerk. Emily and Savanah. Alex Becker produces the product, and we'll be back on
The
other side.
Hello, ladies.
T-Pain, Young Jock. Hey.
Welcome back to the Smile High Morning Show. It's time to look ahead to the football action this weekend. Now joining Danny and Geoff in studio, the lovely Hooters girls.
Okay, so we have 10 minutes to get a lot of stuff we need to get in, but that's plenty of time. So, Geoff, set us up here with maybe the picks. We'll go through the picks, the 5 of us. We have some other business to take care of. We want to talk a little bit about how the Broncos get this thing fixed. Alex's order is on tap at a certain point as well. And that's a lot of stuff, but we can do this. So let's get these picks out of the way. We know that the Broncos are 3-point underdogs at home. That's a sign of major disrespect. What that's saying is, that the Broncos are as bad as the 5.5 win prediction that we all picked over was. Okay, so it's not a good look for the Broncos, but the season is young. In the NFL, from week 1 to week 2, you can get a lot better. There's a lot of corrections that can be made, and there's plenty of teams that lose the first game and go on to win a bunch of games and go to the playoffs. Okay, but do they do that? Alex, set the tone for us. Predict this game and give me a total here. Go.
I'm not picking the Steelers, that's for sure. I'll take the Broncos at home. I think it's going to be a first team to 20 type of game.
Totally.
I'll take them 16-13 to win. Broncos over the Steelers. Ugly game. A lot of sacks, a lot of fumbles. But they're not losing. They're not losing at home to the Steelers.
Okay, let's go like this, and we'll come through here. Geoff, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Mike Tomlin and the Steelers.
Hey, don't be like, at the end of this, I want to change my stuff. You've
No,
been
I'm
doing
not
that
gonna
kind of
change it,
stuff
yeah.
lately.
Yeah, well, it worked out well last week. I was with the Broncos, and then I changed right at the end. I just didn't quite see it. I think it's gonna be tough to score on that black and yellow. I'm going 23-17.
Steelers.
Steelers, yep.
And the over.
I am gonna say like 18-17 with Broncos in the lead.
Okay.
Beauty.
18-17 Broncos
I
win.
love that.
Okay. Savannah?
Okay, I have Broncos in the lead with 19-16. I think we have an elevation advantage, and I also think it's a home game. And Bo Nix's touchdown gives me confidence that Steelers may.
I think the Steelers aren't very good.
So
No, you're onto
yeah.
something there, though.
You know?
With if Bo Nix would have gone that whole game without scoring a touchdown, that would have been painful. For him to even get in that end zone at the end there,
Right.
did it with his feet, did it with his heart, did it at the end of the game, and then kind of brought that thing back to the defense to, hey, if you can get us the ball back, maybe we can win this thing. That was a big touchdown for Bo Nix just in general.
To me, something to take from last week's games for both teams, even though they didn't play each other. The Steelers never got in the end zone, and I think the Broncos played a really good Seahawks defense. I believe that, okay? So if the two teams played each other, well, then the Broncos 20 would have beaten the Seahawks 18 and 6 field goals. I think it's going to be something just like that, 2017. So I'll lean over. I'll take the Broncos winning a close one. If I'm a betting man, I'd definitely take the Broncos in 3 points if I'm, betting my real money here. And I think the Steelers, when it's all said and done, they're living off reputation of who and what they are as a brand, and that's rightfully so. I think they're a bad team. I don't think they got a lot of skill players. I think when it's all said and done, it's going to be one of Mike Tomlin's worst teams. They're a 6 or 7 win team, and I think the Broncos find a way to get a win here. 2017 Broncos.
That Denver defense was pretty sick in week 1. I mean, if you take away the what was it, a 35-yard run by Geno Smith?
Yep.
Well, then you take away 7 points. You win the game. You
They were
literally win
so
20-19.
bad in the second half, and they were so good in the first half, the defense, that, there's going to be it's going to take some time. The Broncos are young, and that's inexperience is a problem. But it's good when, you don't know any better. The Broncos players don't think they should suck or care about what happened last 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. They are trying to be great right now and make that money and get, and that's it. So they'll bounce back.
I think I'm the only one who went with the over.
No, I did. I barely.
You went over 36 and a half?
I'm at
Half a
37.
point.
I'm at
Yeah, half a
37.
point.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then you guys
I
are
went
thinking lower
under.
scoring.
Yeah.
Yep. What about Bo Nix throwing for more than 200 yards? Do you think Bo can get it going, Williams?
Yeah.
Over
I think
200?
if Bo
He had
connects-
130 last game.
I was just going to say that if Bo connects on one drop and one more 25-yard play, we're flirting with that. And that was in a game where he was a disaster. So I think how, the run game too, we say the extension, short pass game extension of the run game, he'll get a bunch of little ones to Jaleel McLaughlin. Glock, yeah, Jaleel McLaughlin. That would have, in some other offenses be runs. What do you think, Savannah? Give me something here. What's in the book? Let's go to Savannah's takes real quick, you guys.
Well,
Everybody,
I
it's
think-
Here, Tyree.
Savannah's takes.
Okay. Well, my first take is if, Bo does have a good throw, because in the last game, I feel like when he did have a good throw, they didn't really get to catch it, or,
They dropped a lot
if
of
he
them for him.
didn't- Right. If he didn't throw great, of course they can't catch that. So I think if they don't drop it, of course, I think definitely he's able to make that. But I think they just need to keep the defense up from last game.
Yeah.
And they're set. That's the main thing.
I'm telling you,
for
if they
me.
score a touchdown coming out in the second half, or even Alex in the first half, one of those field goals was a touchdown, they would have put some pressure on the Seahawks. It just changed the complexion of the game. The complexion of the game would have changed instead of the Seahawks just been like, these guys cannot score a touchdown on us. We're going to run the hell out of the ball until they can find a way to stop us. And then they got cooking, and it was a perfect recipe and remedy, and it sucked for us. For themselves, it was a great little, a great game plan because Kenneth Walker got going, and he was good.
Yeah, wore him down. It looked like.
Yeah.
Broncos
Okay.
defense.
What else here?
Hey, I think we're talking about catches maybe, and we're talking about more completions, 1 or 2 plays. I think you got to get more first downs. How
Yeah.
are you going to get to 200 yards when you're going 3 and out all those extra times? I'm going under on the tiebreaker, but I think it's going to be close. I think this is going to be one where Vegas nails it, and he throws 198, but he doesn't get the 200. And so I'm going under it, but not by much. What's going on with the 2 warthogs fighting?
Okay, so it's an inside joke between one of my managers at work and I. I didn't think you would peek at my notes.
Yeah. I go, what's this right here?
Well, so
I figured you were going to be like, it's going to be tough there in the trenches.
yeah, no, they're just
Goal
kinda
line
gonna
stand,
bully
like
each
2
other.
warthogs fighting.
They
I like
they
that.
both have a really good defenses. I feel like they're just gonna kind of.
It'll probably be like that. They are two good
Yeah.
defenses.
Have you
If
ever
the coaches
seen
give in to just the defensive game, it's going to be low scoring.
two Warthogs fighting?
I have not.
Oh, it's
I'm
wild.
so sorry. Yeah, no, I think that's a little too intense for me. I'm faint of heart.
Okay. While you guys are thinking of any last Hooter related stuff that we have to get in, Alex is going to put an order in here. It's Alex's order.
Oh, boy. Okay. We'll skip the appetizer and
Nice.
order wings this week. I think I'm going to go boneless wings, probably 12 of them. No bones. I heard it gets to the stomach faster, according to the website. So we'll go 12 boneless wings, the spiciest sauce available.
Ghost pepper, you're down for that?
I'm down.
All right.
I'm down.
We have milk if you need some.
Have you had it?
I will need
I
some.
have. I do shots of it for $100.
Really?
No way.
That's my party trick.
What?
Ooh.
Sweet.
That's intense.
How much is in a shot? Like,
It's a little ranch cup.
yeah.
Like a 2-ounce shot.
Send
it's
it down.
kind of chunky.
You get a little sweaty and like top of the head sweat and like
Last time
forehead.
I did, I needed to go home.
Yeah,
I was cut relatively
Call
soon
it a day.
after.
Shoot.
that's funny.
That reminds me when I bring those breakfast burritos in that are spicy, we have to put the toilet paper in the freezer for Geoff.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I
Real
always
rough.
quick.
appreciate that.
Alex, good stuff. Back to school special. Did we mention that one? Thursdays from 5 to 9. From now till next month. Kids eat free. You guys mentioned that. The family bundle stuff is really sweet. 6-pack of tacos. Tacos.
Tacos.
Tell me about those tacos.
We have the Baja fish tacos, the Baja shrimp tacos, and my favorite, the buffalo chicken tacos.
That's badass.
Dang. You also got the ham and cheese sliders on the pretzel bun?
Oh,
Yeah.
Kids eat
get 'em
free on
deluxe.
Saturdays. Hooters shots are $5.19. Did you mention those?
Mhm.
Well, you mentioned the beers. There's tons of different options.
Yep.
We have so many great deals going on. You kind of just have to come into the store to check us out.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think Saturday's the day to do it too, with all the college
Totally.
football games going on. The kids eat
Mhm.
free with an adult entree.
Alex,
Fight nights.
Totally.
play
Oh,
our
Saturday's
theme
it.
song.
It's
We're out of
Wingo.
here. Thanks for coming. There's 5 Hooters locations around this town of ours. None too far. All a little bit different. Great vibe. Westy, Loveland, Aurora, Lone Tree, and Colorado Springs. The food's really good. And go check those fights out. Whether you want to see Canelo or you want to see Sean O'Malley. We appreciate you guys. And we love you guys.
We love you too.
We love you. Good night, Sheila.
Good night.
I'll never forget.
Thank you, Sheila.
Bye, Terry.
Bye, Sheila. I'll never forget tonight. Bye, Terry. All right, on, whatever. Go inside. Bye, Sheila.